What's good, guys? DPU 777 out here. I hope you guys had a very good Valentine's Day. We have Valentine's Day research task, and for a whole week, I think for like 4 or 5 more days. It is February 15th here, and what I'm gonna show you guys is some of my most notable losses in the Love Cup. Before this video, I was at Ace and now I'm at Expert because the Love Cup actually brought me to 400 points up, and I'm only about 280, 270, something like that from Legend, you guys. So it's definitely been an amazing cup for me. But I'm gonna show you guys a different team that did not bring me to a positive day, but it's all good. The next day I did go up again, and you guys will see on the left hand side what my current rank is. I did have an all-time high of 2843, I believe. So right now I'm at around 27, top 2700s. So we have here a Wigglytuff lead, and I'm going to against a Medicham, but they do not shield my Play Rough for some reason. And they have what's it called, Wormadam at the back, and this Wormadam has Iron Head or Bug Buzz, I believe. Bug Buzz does do less damage, but if my defense drops like that did, it is a problem. But the waterfalls in Alomomola against Wormadam are really strong, so I don't even use any of my moves because you just farm it down and it's game over. This one we have Castform versus Wigglytuff, and here I should have switched quickly to Medicham. And my theory here was like I did not know that Charm was not very effective against fire, but now I know. So this was a lot of different matches that I just wanted to see, like what were the what were good and bad against each Pokemon, because Love Cup tends to like favor the person who has very good fast moves. So here, Clefable does not outpace Wigglytuff, and if you're facing a Clefable and you have Wigglytuff, you should get that aligned together. I do shield the Weather Ball, but I clicked on Play Rough as well. What I should have done there is just switch to my Alomomola straight away. And save my Wigglytuff for whatever was on the back, but this match is game over already, because I cannot outpace the Medicham. Medicham's counters are doing neutral on Alomomola, and Castform has too much health, so it could survive like everything, even if here, like I said, if I had a Play Rough, I could have definitely won right there. But it's all good. You live and learn. The next one is Alomomola versus Wigglytuff. This is a pretty equal match. In hindsight, let's see what I could have done. I could have probably switched to my own Alomomola and caught that Psychic instead of shielding. So then I could have at least... I could know what he would have at the back, but I decided to switch to my Medicham, and they have their own Medicham. So here I just go for Psychic. When you go for mirror matches, you go straight Psychic right there. They go for the Psychic, I believe. Yeah, this is a Psychic. One more Psychic would take me out. Pretty sure my opponent does shield here, since they know that switch here would be very advantageous. They should have enough for Ice Punch, so I do go to my Wigglytuff, and I want to farm it down Um, yeah, so I don't shield. I know to Ice Punch. You go all the way down. And in here, I should have switched straight away to Alomomola. And I do switch to Alomomola, but they have an Electrode at the back. So this is like very, very bad for me. Like both Alomomola and Wigglytuff aren't really the best counters for Electrode, and they get a Volt Switch off after I do my move. Try and yeah, this is like game over, because even if I get my play rough on the Electrode, the Alomomola has so much health that it just takes me down with Waterfall. So as you guys can see, it is the fast moves in Love Cup that are more important. Like here, for example, Vileplume versus Wigglytuff. I didn't switch quickly to Medicham, and they're able to have so much energy on that Vileplume that it wouldn't matter. Like I should have just switched straight away. Yeah, because like I said, I didn't know that Charm wasn't very effective against fire. Charm, I guess, is not very effective against poison. Is it poison that's not very effective? That the reason why it's not very effective against Vileplume? Could please comment down below which one it is, because I do not I don't know much about how the Charmers work. So that's probably the reason why I didn't run it. I only ran it for one set. I literally just ran it for one set, and definitely did not go well for me. Actually, was it one set or 2 sets? I can't remember. But yeah, I think after, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just 1 set, because after this, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not the team that I want to run. So yeah, this Alomomola unfortunately does not have any more shields, and the Jolrun is gonna hurt a lot more, because they already what's it called? They have a shield, so they can shield this, and then they can just farm me down. Yeah, and it's game over. But they don't shield for some reason. Oh yeah, because they have another Pokemon at the back, so this doesn't matter. So yeah, and my switch clock is like super bad. It's like way out of sync. Yeah, and that Vileplume is just gonna go all the way down. So yeah, this is like game over. So they saved their shield for the possible Ice Punch right there. So we have Mega Rock 1999. We have Wormadam. Wormadam versus Charm. This I should have just quickly switched to Medicham. Don't know why I didn't switch to Medicham that fast. Here, I kept thinking that what do you call it? Foul Play and Discharge was 4, but for some reason I thought that, then I realized no, it only takes 3 to get to Foul Play and Discharge. This Electrode has a lot of energy. I believe by here it already had like 6, so it could discharge me all the way, so I couldn't farm it down, because it did switch really slow right there. And yeah, as you guys can see, it does have double discharge, so they wanted switch advantage, and both of our shields are gone. So this is very bad for me. So I go for my Wigglytuff because it's the fastest, and of course Alomomola does not have any play against Electrode, especially under no shield. So they go for Iron Head. What I should have done there is switch to Alomomola, and I could have had a chance to win and get my Wigglytuff to live. And yeah, that was game over. Like that was the only way. If I caught the what do you call it, the move to Alomomola, it would probably have maybe given me a chance, but we'll see. So here I quickly change back to my old squad and go to Medicham straight away. Here I'm pretty sure this is the Octazooka. It was actually my first time facing an Octillery, so this was pretty spicy. I go for a bait for Ice Punch. Wanted to see what they were gonna do, and they didn't shield. So I go for my next Ice Punch, and I leave this one, I believe, because yeah, it's another Octazooka, and they switch, and let's see what they switch into because I didn't see what that was. Okay, so they have a Talonflame 2, 3, 4, and I can't get to the Ice Punch long enough. So they have they want switch advantage right there. This is a Flame Charge. Yeah, it's a Flame Charge. Their attack rose, but I'm gonna try and farm it down all the way. But I do have to be scared of Brave Bird, but this is still Flame Charge. Because Brave Bird does take 7, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. Here we have Scrafty. Psychic is resisted because of the dark move, but they do shield that for some reason. This one, I believe, is a Power Up Punch. Yep, it's a Power Up Punch, and I have to go through my Weather Ball straight away, and I think I shield the next move because I'm scared that they're gonna go for Foul Play. Yeah, I do shield it. It's another Power Up Punch, and yeah, 2, 3, 4, and it wasn't counting fast enough, and I believe this one was the Foul Play. Oh, it's not. So it's Power Up Punch 3 times. So I do have to respect it, and I click on my move right there, because I don't want to get farmed down right there. Sorry, that was my laundry talking. So I do shield Octillery's move, and I win right there just by farming it down. So as you can see, it's most of the time it's like all about the fast moves in Love Cup. That was a very positive lead. So I go to Medicham. I could have switched to Alomomola. It would have been a better counter. But it doesn't really matter honestly here. Like Medicham does have a positive lead against Crustle. They do shield. I do go for my next Ice Punch. Let me see. I don't shield. Oh, I do shield this one. So X-Scissor wouldn't have taken me out, but I guess I just want to conserve my, yeah, because I want to conserve my Medicham and just farm it down. That's definitely what I was trying to do. I go for Psychic right here. I wanted to see if they're gonna shield or not. They don't shield, even though it's not very effective. Because this is a shadow and Scissor is already glassy. It's even worse that it's a shadow. So here they only have Electrode at the back. And I just have to conserve my cast form. That's all I have to do. This is a Discharge. Yeah, so here I could have just shielded right there, but I just wanted to see what they were gonna do. So they shield the first one. 1, 2, 3. They already have enough. Oh, they have 4 now. Volt Switch did pass through. And yeah, it was game over. So as you guys can see, it's a way different team. And because this team, I already know the ins and out of it, like which one, what is their weakness, what is their strengths, since I did play it for a whole week. Yeah, so the first set I did go 1 out of 4. This set I believe I went 4 out of 5. So it's definitely wild one. Wormadam versus Medicham is all dependent on if you shield the Iron Head correctly. This one right here, I don't shield. It is Iron Head, but it doesn't take me out. Iron Head, it's only for neutral. Even my Psychic, even though it's not very effective, it does do the most damage. They do win switch, but the thing is I have cast form that can beat this, and so I do go for a cast form. I now have my I now can like switch just in case I don't have anything that's on the winning side. The Scraggy comes back, but I don't shield this one. Since it is a Power Up Punch, I'm gonna try and farm it down all the way. This is another Power Up Punch because it takes 2 more to get to Foul Play. So here I just farm it down, and this should be game over. yeah, this is game over. So I'm already at 3 wins on my second set. Here we have Medicham lead. Could have done here. I could probably have switched to Medicham straight away if I wanted to, but I'm sticking to Weather Ball, hoping that my cast form, what's it called, does not have. It's like not that good against their backline. I catch their move on my Alamomola because Alamomola, it has a very big like health points right there. This one is an X-Scissor, so it would not take me out. Yeah, this would not take me out, so I go for a Psychic. This would definitely one-shot a Scolipede from that range, so they do shield that one. So both Scolipede and their Medicham are low in health, so I know that my cast form already has a Weather Ball right there, and I wanted to see what they were going to do, if they were going to shield it or not. They don't shield it, so I wanted to see if they were going to go for Medicham, and they do go for Medicham. And right there, what I should have done, I should have just stayed with my cast form and just let it go down. And it would have helped with my switch because they do have an Electrode. And here I should have just went for Psychic. I'm not sure why I went for Ice Punch, or I wanted to bait it out, because if I went for Psychic right there, yeah, it would have been game over. Because even though they had a shield right there, they now have 2 discharges that are coming through. They're definitely gonna try and shield this, yeah, because they already have enough for another discharge, and I'm pretty sure they doubled up the discharge because they have another one. But this is game over anyways. So yeah, good game. But yeah, I should have just let the cast form just beat that Medicham. He would have probably used his move anyways, the Power Up Punch. But here, it's another Medicham lead. So many Medicham leads. And it's kind of funny because on the next video, you guys will see that I also use a Medicham lead on my team. So hope you guys are still watching the video. I know the video is really long. It's like 28 minutes long. If you guys comment down below if you guys are still in the video, thank you so much for watching. This one is a Weather Ball, so it's definitely you don't need to shield this. It does literally nothing against Alamomola. Here, let's see what they have. They have an Electrode at the back. So I guess they try and farm it down, but I get to my Psychic before I go down, and they have enough for probably 2 discharges. So even though their Electrode is low, they have enough for 2 discharges, so they might want to see if they're gonna shield it or not. I do shield this one because I do have a Weather Ball, so I want to get off my Weather Ball first. Electro does win CMP tie against cast form, as you guys can see. So they do have double discharge, and here I let it go because my Medicham does really well against a low Electrode, and I wanted to farm it down anyways so I can gain energy. And here I could have just went for Ice Punch. Not sure why I went for Psychic right there. But yeah, that was game over. So GG. Let's go to the next one. And this is so awesome. We have a shiny Licky. I don't even have a Licky, and I haven't evolved my Lickitung because I'm waiting for a good one for the G League. So I'm going for this is a Body Slam, but the Body Slam does so much on my cast form. Like, it does so much. So I switch. We both simultaneously switch. So we both blindfolded our switch, and it was good that it wasn't like a Clefable or a Charmer or whatnot, and it's a Alamomola. They decided to let go of my Psychic. They probably thought it was a Power Up Punch, honestly. A lot of Medichams do run Power Up Punch. But I'll be honest with you, like on my next video, I do run Power Up Punch, but it's not it's not even that good. Like Ice Punch and like Psychic is a lot better. They give out a lot more attack, and you're prone to getting your, like, yeah, Power Up Punch does help with your boosting, but it doesn't boost it that quickly enough. Like your Medicham is still like average bulk, so it's not the greatest bulk right there. So here I do shield because I want to farm farm that Licky Licky all the way down. Yeah, so I go all the way down, and they have a Parasect at the back, and they do. Let's see, will they shield this? They do shield it, and right there I try to get to the Weather Ball, but I don't, unfortunately. This Parasect already has Solar Beam, and that's how I lost. Honestly, yeah, that was an awesome game. Yeah, I didn't even know because I was like, oh no, there's no way a Parasect knows Solar Beam, and it does. Okay, so I quickly switched to Medicham. They have their Cherrim right there. See, if I had a counter, I would have probably lost this, or not gotten a shield, because Power Up Punch doesn't even do that much damage, and see, they double shield this. That's crazy. So they double shield, and I let this go obviously because my cast form can just try and farm this down all the way. I actually don't know what the secondary move for Cherrim is. Like most of them do use like Weather Ball all the time. So here I don't shield, and that was a good call for me because I don't know what they would have as their second. So I still have my two shields, trying to see what they have at the back. They have this guy, of course, but I wanted to stay because I wanted to see if they were gonna have like an Electrode or something. But I catch their move on Alamamola, and they have a Thunder Punch, and good thing I shielded that. And but they have a Vileplume at the back. But I get to my Psychic first before they get to their move. So this would probably one-shot a Shadow Vileplume. So this is game over for my opponent. GG's. Yeah, I just shield this one and farm it down. I also have a cast form that's still like pretty healthy, so this is definitely good. So it's definitely game over. Let's go to the next one. We have a very bad lead. I switch quickly to Medicham, and they decide to stay. So here I'm thinking, okay, that means that they're probably weak at the back on Medicham. So they quickly switch to Vileplume, but it's not a Shadow Vileplume, so their fast move is not as strong as the Shadow one. I can get to my next Ice Punch, which is unfortunate, but it's all good. My cast form is super healthy. They have enough. This is probably a Sludge Bomb. I let it go for some reason, because it doesn't like affect cast form that much. So I farm it down. I think I let it go because I wanted to see what they had at the back, and I didn't want them to farm my cast form all the way down just to see what they had at the back. Yeah, this is game over. The Scrafty can't defeat my Alamamola enough. Even if they have two Power Up Punches, I have two shields, so even if they try and foul play at this range, it's like game over. I just shield it. Do I go for the flex? Wow. I actually go for the flex, and does that cost me the game? Pretty sure that cost me the game. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I go for a Psychic. I have enough for another Psychic, or not enough for another Psychic? I do. Wow, I just made it to another Psychic. That is insane. 1 HP, but I still lose. Wow, I should have shielded it. What was I doing? So yeah, that was my bad. Wow, that was the a really bad match right there. They go for Vileplume, and yeah, this Ice Punch is definitely gonna chunk some health. It's not gonna KO it though. I go for my next Ice Punch. I wanted to see if they're gonna shield it or not, if they wanted to keep the switch. And they do shield it. So here it was good for me. I had 1 more HP. So I do win the switch. So of course I would have to go for Alomomola. I have 2 shields, and I guess they'll leave. So yeah, that was a interesting team comp here. These were all bad leads, but I won all of them. So let's see what we do here. The Slowbro does shield the Psychic, even though it's not very effective. So I go for my shield as well, because both Castform and Alomomola do not do well against Slowbro. So Medichime is probably my only best bet to try and beat this. So they let go of my Psychic now, and I believe I'll let this one go. Yeah, I'll let this one go. So they've used their moveset on Slowbro, so they're out of energy. So I try and farm this down all the way, and this was great. Great move for me. They have a Wormadam, so here I try and go for a Hydro Pump, I believe. Yeah, let's try and go for a Hydro Pump just to see if they're gonna shield it or not, and they do not shield. They don't shield, so I don't shield either. Oops, never mind. I do shield. That Bug Buzz wouldn't have hurt me. But I shouldn't have shielded right there, because I could have just saved it for my Castform just to see what he had at the back. So like right here, for example, I could have like not shielded this one, and then just like saved it for Alomomola or whatnot, because they do have 1 more shield. And if they had like a Power Up Punch, like this situation, it would have probably been a little bit problematic, because if they double Power Up Punch me, it would have been game over. So here, right here, this Psychic almost takes me down, and it does take me down at the end. So yeah, you guys, hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It is 28-28 was my ranking, and I reached my limit. So I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.